You built an agent thanks to MCP. It can reach your database, your APIs, your files. Then a real requirement lands. It needs to hand a task to a different agent, one built by another team in another framework, maybe at another company. And MCP simply cannot do that. That's a different protocol's job. In barely a year, the agent world produced 4 interoperability protocols, and the internet filled with MCP versus A2A hot takes that missed the entire point. Here's the point. They are not competitors. They solve different problems at different layers. Get that one idea, and the confusion evaporates. So hold one mental model. There are exactly 2 directions an agent needs to talk. Down to its tools, databases, APIs, code, files. That's vertical integration, and that's what MCP does. And across to other agents, delegating work to peers. That's horizontal integration, and that's what the other 3 do. Say it once and it sticks. MCP is how an agent uses its tools. The others are how agents talk to each other. MCP versus A2A is like USB versus Wi-Fi. Not rivals, different jobs. Let's place MCP first, the vertical one, from Anthropic. A standard way to connect one agent to external tools, data and prompts over JSON RPC. Your agent runs an MCP client. Each tool exposes an MCP server, and any client can use any server. The USB-C of AI, one socket, any tool. But MCP says nothing about agents talking to each other. That's the gap the other 3 fill, and they differ in how open a world they're built for. First, A2A, the enterprise collaborator from Google, since donated to the Linux Foundation. It lets agents from different vendors discover each other and delegate tasks. Each agent publishes an agent card, a JSON file advertising its capabilities. A client agent finds a remote agent, hands it a task, and tracks it through a lifecycle. It runs on HTTP, server-sent events, and JSON RPC. And crucially, the agents stay opaque. They collaborate without exposing their internal tools or reasoning. Over 50 vendors backed it on day one, and it's designed to complement MCP, not replace it. Second, ACP, the REST-first broker from IBM Research around the BAI framework. Agents expose plain HTTP endpoints and exchange MIME-typed messages, synchronous or asynchronous. It's deliberately lightweight, runtime independent, and works local first, handy when your agent's live on the same machine. And the headline news, ACP is merging with A2A under the Linux Foundation, so the enterprise tracks are becoming one. Third, ANP, the Agent Network Protocol, the open, decentralized one. Its stated goal is to be the HTTP of the agentic web. No central directory. Agents identify with W3C decentralized identifiers and describe themselves in GGNLD. So any agent can find, authenticate, and securely talk to any other across organizational boundaries with no shared platform. So picture a spectrum, MCP at the tool end, A2A and ACP in the enterprise middle, ANP out at the open web. From talking to tools, to enterprise peers, to the whole agentic internet. And here's the trap almost everyone falls into, treating these as one bake-off and asking which one wins. None of them wins because they're not in the same race. The real questions are simpler. Does my agent need tools, other agents, or both? And how open is the world those other agents live in? Answer those 2 and the protocol picks itself. MCP plugs in tools. A2A and ACP plug in enterprise agents. ANP plugs into the open agent web. That's the whole map.